See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. The hydromanic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic. It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Taking a stroll. The wind knows it. Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea. Into the wind!
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology?
We all have our areas of expertise.
Oh, stop arguing!
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she left me to rely solely on...
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. And you kept asking about...
I mean...
Now, calm down. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore. The stone slab we found, however.
Quick, give it! At least we... Oh, but these other objects...
So, it's only that...
Not at all. My quest went covered, but you? You're just trying to use...
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way.
Oh?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have...
Ah, I see.
See? You do...
But, so what? Why... All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Allow me! Let's move out. Hold the line!
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be low...
According to legend, the people of the... But this legend has been around for ages, with the countless scrap collectors.
Oh, that's just great. If I knew...
About that. I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but... So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty... The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful... So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would...
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless...
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a...
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal.
This seal seems to be quite ancient.
I may know something about...
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although they're referenced... Let's go take a look at the mech...
Okay, since Mr...
Time to go.
Allow me.
There is no escape!
The wind knows me. Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember when I investigated but when we lit up all the...
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. The secret to this Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east, do the people...
I think I've...
Certainly you have, to provide a haven at that time, and that haven she eventually...
How sad then.
Okay, enough with these...
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east. With this clue, you...
Is it time for me to... I've been waiting... I wonder who this gift could be from.
Shine down! Illusion shattered! Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Time to go.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we... To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure.
Hey!
I don't agree.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of...
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, you will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay.
If you want me to agree upon... If we discover the truth...
I can accept this. Well then.
Everyone hold hands!
One with nature. Fateful offering. The wind knows me. One with nature.
This way, Perigly.
There is no escape.
Hold the line.
Time to go.
Illusion shot!
Hey!
Time to go.
Everyone hold hands.
Wind strike.
Allow me. Grow. I see everything.
Brings a smile to my face.
I will protect you.
license again.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the God of Salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Everyone hold hands!
Look at this! It's...
Oh, it just looks like a fancy salt.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also for...
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt...
Exactly.
able to produce endless salt.
Finally. After I just need to pour the...
Hey!
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we...
Of course, as we agreed. But how can...
Since we have a contract, it's...
Then let's move on.
I see everything!
Wind strike! Time to go.
Stabilize! Yeah!
The wind knows me.
Just a simple ruler. Does...
this. If I remember correctly...
Indeed. But the God of... When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in... The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear.
What? That's even...
Well then, according to our contract...
No! Unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire... And this girl has been useless! Why...
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you are...
So what if I break it? Now, let's not forget who hired who here. Why...
Because you agreed to a... Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their...
That is one of your Liyue gods.
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Hey,
There is no escape!
rest and rebuild!
Wind strike! Illusion shot!
Commit it to memory!
Can't run from death.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey. He could only Hey, Paimon!
Clement's wrongdoings. When people see the... I think we should...
Huh?
That in truth, not a single...
Why do you say...
Miss, You aren't interested in... I believe those legends about the...
Okay, Sir, you are indeed a man. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years.
Oh, right.
During the war, So I seek... We agreed to a
Naturally. Come with me.
Gather!
Into the wind. One with nature.
I see everything.
The wind knows me. Shine down!
Allow me. Everyone hold hands.
This is... a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. The power of this sword. Surely if we can repair the sword, then we can show the world...
Two pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are two...
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But
Yes. But the only one object per claim clause still holds true.
This...
Zhongli. She seems like a good person.
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired. And no matter what, I must be faithful. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided?
Zhongli!
That is to say, you...
That's okay. The god of punish me however you want. Just let me...
No, you can't hit...
Perhaps that punishment as punishment.
Huh? The truth.
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havri, rather she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength, but Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could... However, during such a long war, after making countless concessions, Havria lost all...
No.
In her last days, she had not even a single...
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true!
As I said before...
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax!
Hey! Come back!
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, But the contract... Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find some...
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Time to go.
What are all these? What did they see? What?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this... This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving... The story continues that some among her people realized at last the Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead...
Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time.
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good indeed. In ages past, faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morak. All right then.
Huh?
Treading old ground, one cannot help but be reminded.
One with nature. The wind knows me. Staggered!
Hold the line! Everyone hold hands!
Wind Strider!
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always... History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. I need to find a better way of recording history. Stone carvings were one such ancient method. But unchanging stone, immovable...
Zhongli!
Therefore, I thought of you are one who crosses the Celestial Atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history, as long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat. Now then, it is time that we consigned both...
Why do we need...
As I said before, this includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who... Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this, though the Salt Chalice and Salt Rule, if a day come...
Wind Strider! Time to go!
Hi, Catherine! It's us! Any new...
As a matter of fact, their Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huish.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for work.
Ooh, looking looking for people.
I have no reason to doubt you. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing.
Hey,
I am indeed. By the clothes.
right again.
All right, my.
Woo woo. That's what.
Well, to tell you the truth,
So there. Do you think we're not up to the job?
it just occurred to me that last time I checked, adventurers weren't. Besides, this guy, I'd go as far to say that there's.
You're a fool if you think.
Oh?
Because Tevet's #1 rock. Ha ha! Didn't it? I know that Zhang Li is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last tale.
Zhang Li!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you.
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who take a look around. Is there any... The requester clip... Oh, no. It's Paimon just wants... Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading... We are at all times a...
Stop it. Well, we got it.
Should I see?
Time to go. Ch- Ch-
Uncle Dai!
Oh. And,
Yep.
uh-huh. It's no use me.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Young Kun, these are Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the park?
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I would.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhang Li wins, he's the assistant.
A contest? Why,
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you.
Stop talking the talk.
I'm just saying it like I see it.
So you're an appraiser.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me.
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. And then,
So, do you have...
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's Mr. Zhang Li, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic... It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay. Purity and geological rarity in the moment of its form.
Such a detailed to say.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are
If Zhang Li said...
I've yet to encounter and
I've seen many.
of course not. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake.
very well. There is.
Into the wind. Shine down. Time to go.
I see everything. Allow me.
The wind moves. Into the wind.
Hold the line. This may hurt a little. Go.
Wind Strider. Brings a smile to my face. Wind Strider. Time to go.
Whoa.
This is where the incident. 6 days ago, I led a team around the...
So 4
Yes, there were 10 of us.
workers in this...
Underground.
We'll need to explore the...
Very well. I'll wait.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from... Over here! A pile of That seems right. These must be spares, right?
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days with
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some
items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items?
Why would someone set up...
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. Or 2, they were forced to leave.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave... Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Kunjun.
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here.
Or...
Let's find out. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating.
I see.
A child?
I'm...
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you, I can
Huh?
Perceive?
You mean you can put your hand...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area.
Amazing! So you can...
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore, core lapis, and crystal memories are much stronger. They record...
Stone seeing. Fascinating.
I'm glad I can be... Based on what I saw, I believe...
This will take us north. Oh,
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai.
Time to go.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yeah, I stayed behind. I ended up, maybe...
So the men that were perhaps an accident.
What an on-site accident. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back.
We found 3. First, there are 4.
Forced to?
Who indeed? Those who kept work.
Now that you mention it, could someone have...
This leads me to
A child?
Unlikely as it's...
Where did they go?
We believe that the...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been
Not so
There are only a few settlements. In the meantime...
Agreed.
All right.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over...
Correct.
But there aren't any...
Wait.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Kunjun?
Apologies.
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in fort.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that.
It sounded so... Perhaps if I can retreat...
I see.
Really?
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from...
Great! Let's have a...
Time to go.
Take!
Wind strike.
Let's move out.
There is no escape!
Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by...
Let us make our way.
Everyone hold hands!
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? One with nature.
It would appear that they made their way through Ling.
If we follow their... Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Wind Strider!
It must have been about... Yeah!
4 or 5...
It was so strange.
Huh.
I caught it going...
And they...
Yes, they... Let's go after...
Time to go.
Allow me!
Illusion shattered!
This I will end you. Let's move.
As one with wind and cloud!
I'm from here! Hold the line!
There is no escape!
This may hurt a little.
Illusion shot!
Rust and Reven!
Wind Strider! It's fine.
I guess this is it.
So this is the thrill of adventure. Let's move on. Hey!
Time to go.
More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later. Everyone hold hands! Hold the line!
Wind Strider!
My name is One.
Huh?
A miner?
Yeah, Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for I was in a hurry.
I think that's all.
I hope it's useful. I'd better get going.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the...
a child with a group of adults. Sounds,
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right.
Mr. Kunjun.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise for Mr.
It's a good thing we brought our Kun.
It feels like...
Be that as it may, 4 fully...
Oh, you're...
That's not all. We have encountered...
Great! No
I left a mark in...
clever thing. Trust me, rebuild. Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying...
Hey!
Judging by his...
Should we wait?
I can...
Sounds like he's with...
It seems that there's a camp nearby.
Time to go.
How is he? He won't...
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Paimon heard him talking about digging...
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there... Are these... I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these
How he came to be...
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him, what...
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have some...
What is it? Ooh, is it a...
Something for...
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have met... These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal.
But of course. And this one is for Mr. Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the... But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can... Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are...
You sure like rocks.
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of time. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. Oh, however, there...
Huh? What's...
Traveler. Does Dragon...
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments.
Elemental reactions can produce...
Indeed they can. However, Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue...
Yeah, if he knows of its existence... Weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivation...
Ulterior motives?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the We're drawing closer to our... When you're well rested, we should ensure this...
I see everything.
The wind knows me.
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr.?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the... Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time.
So there's never...
Rocks endure.
That makes sense.
Indeed.
Hey!
Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth it?
Well, there is this stone tab...
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look...
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. If you don't try, you won't know.
Oh.
When has Paimon ever come up with it? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly.
All of you.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from... Quick, let's go see.
This has been newly dug. It would appear...
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly. This is...
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere to the gate.
So behind the seal, What do we do? We can't hurt them.
And sealing me away will be all the easier!
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ashtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words! Your life is mine!
Windstrider!
Solidify!
One with wind and cloud!
There is no escape!
Be crushed!
Windstrider!
Hold the line!
Order guide you! Crumble!
The Temple of Wisdom! Grow, grow, grow!
Fisher! Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Illusion shattered!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Stay focused!
There is no escape!
Crumble!
A brash maneuver! Committed to memory!
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Allow me! Torn! Bring refuge!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Windstrider!
As one with wind and cloud!
I will have order!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Morax! 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh?
Morax. Ashtaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. I am heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me.
So there are—
No! It can't—
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, that's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping them.
The audacity! Are you insane?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. It's been so long. A secret beyond...
There would be no harm in it.
Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive. Erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Azhdaha, now in...
What would you expect? It was
This much is true. Which is why you attacked the chasm in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Erosion made us even more savage. No matter, Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was futile, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha.
No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone.
No, no! It is I, Azhdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than...
Morax is...
A lord over insects is nothing but an
You forgot yourself. Nobody held more. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun... Strange.
You are spent. And I, in the wilderness. Snow falls on a spring day.
No! That is...
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied, Ace?
I had to make amends. So, Morax. You call yourself Zhongli?
I do.
Well... I'm afraid old hat...
As you please.
I never did forget...
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always.
Shall we get going? You and...
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the...
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix...
We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men... We found Mao in a tent at the... Huh?
Nothing.
Cave.
They're exhausted, but...
Right.
So you're taking...
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
Kunjun, wait...
Not I. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans.
You always did have a great
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Azhdaha.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary...
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life, that's unimportant. You may live for...
I do not pretend to...
Were it not so...
You've brought a smile...
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of...
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities...
Hence, my... Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, old friend.
Thank you, Ace.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be...
Whoa. That was...
In fact, we have yet to meet. He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient Geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down, and during that battle, Dragonfall was born. Despite being he was willing to be sealed away. Even I cannot. The greater the power. Personally, people abandoned, but I was a god.
You still care.
Call it, I must thank.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. So, not long ago, he told us about Khaenri'ah and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god.
I can't.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information.
I understand. But
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha?
it was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts,
Would you be ready to find out?
it appears your understanding. There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people. But you are capable of those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe...
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
I see everything! If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
There is no escape! Let's get it on!
Crumble!
Shine down! Absurd! Illusion shattered!
Absolve you!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Today, you witness your reckoning!
Shine down! Rack and rhythm! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Restless rebuild! Billowing thirst!
Insolent! Eye for an eye! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
New strategy needed.
Illusion shattered!
Experience an eon of suffering!
Rack and roll! More speed! Yeah! Azuma shines eternally!
Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
You asked for it! Pull yourself together!
I will not be destroyed!
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.